Hello, my friends. Welcome into another edition of Teach Me Tuesday. I'm actually going to do a little scrapbooking for you today, but I wanted to feature our delightfully detailed laser cut specialty paper. Say that 5 times fast. So this is the paper that I'm going to use today, but I wanted to show you there's 2 different ones. So this pink one is the one that is in our occasions catalog right now. So you can see there's one full 12 by 12 sheet of this beautiful laser cut paper. And then there's also these smaller pieces of, not smaller pieces, it's still 12 by 12, but it's got these little pieces here that you can use for cards or accents or things like that on pages. So that's the one in the occasions catalog, and it's white on one side and petal pink on the other. And I'm going to show you that in a second with some cards that I'm doing for my very first online card class. I'm going to start doing a monthly card class that's a product-based class that you can order to go each month. So I'll show you that in a second. And then this one is the white and vanilla version that is in the annual catalog. And it's so easy to miss these. They're gorgeous though. So there's this one again. So you get the 6 little smaller pieces, 3.5 by 5, that you can use on the fronts of cards. And then you also get one large image that you can use for scrapbooking or to cut apart for a variety of purposes. I'm going to see if I can pull that one out for you. We're going to see it in a second on my scrapbook page. So here is this one. I love this one. So see, it's flowers, and it's vanilla on one side and white on the other. So you get 4 sheets of each design. So 4 of these floral 12 by 12 pieces and 4 of these pieces here. So you can really make a big stack of projects with this one set. So let's go ahead and pull out some scrapbooking stuff. So I wanted to scrap this photo of my mom and I from my wedding ages ago, and I pulled out some basic black cardstock, 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, because that will make it a perfect little card base. And I really wanted to focus just on this photo. So hence, why is this not cooperating? There we go. So hence the black, and then you'll see in a second that that laser cut paper just makes this photo really stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that down, and I'll set that to the side. So I also had a holdout from ages ago. This is Coastal Cabana 12 by 12, but if you see, it's textured. It's an old paper that we used to carry, but I hoarded back in the day just because I knew I liked it for my wedding stuff. So I still have a bunch of it. You can still order 12 by 12 cardstock with the Coastal Cabana. It just doesn't come in one full package of Coastal Cabana. You'll have to order the Brights collection, and you'll get this coastal color. I've got a little bit of writing on here, but we're going to see if that's going to show in a second. So I used the, minimally, I used the Meant to Be stamp set. I actually just used one greeting out of it. I used the To the Best Friend a Girl Could Ever Ask For, because I think that was perfect for this page. And then I also used some of the coordinating dies from the Be Mine stitched framelits. These are some of my all-time favorites, girls and guys. So if you like these, be sure to grab them, because these are only in the occasions catalog. So I don't know if they'll carry over to the big catalog or not, but they are perfect for my scrappy friends, and they make beautiful card elements too. So I'll show you some of that in a minute too. All right, so what I did first was I took the full white laser piece, and you'll see I already added some little centers for this. I took the white one, and I'm just going to lay it right on top of this 12 by 12, so it's going to cover it perfectly, so you can see. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to use my liquid Tombow, the green glue, to attach this. This can be a little bit tricky because it's a little bit difficult to deal with, but I'm just going to go, once I get it started, I'm just going to use a tiny little bit of this liquid Come on, baby. It's been working all day. I've been using it all day long, and now, of course, because I turned the video camera on, oh, there it goes. It doesn't want to work. All right, and of course, it did a big blob. All right, so I'm just going to do a very, very light hand with this. You don't need a lot because you don't want it squishing out the side, but I am going to go all the way around. I really should have done this before the video started, but I wanted you to see the impact of adding it to that plain paper. So I'm just making my way around here. I'm probably not going to put a lot of glue in the middle, just around the edges here, and then my photos and whatnot will secure everything. So I think I'm off the camera at the moment, but I'm just adding glue to the bottom. Alright, so now I have that, and I'm going to carefully pick this up, and I'm going to put that down on top of the Coastal Cabana, carefully. And you have a little bit of time to kind of readjust as needed, and I'm just going to gently press around the edges here to get that where I want it to be. And it's slightly larger, so you can see, I mean slightly smaller. You can see I've got a little bit of an edge on the bottom, so I'll just trim that off, no big deal. Of course, now my hands are super sticky because I don't have anything to wipe them off with, but let's just kind of wipe them on my pants here. Shh, don't tell on me. Okay, then I'm going to take and I'm going to center that photo right in the middle because I want that to be kind of the highlight of this page. This is really going to be a super simple page. I just want to add a little bit of embellishing. So first off, I'm going to just add some regular adhesive to the back of this. Oh, and of course, that runs out. Good thing I have another one right here, and it's actually behaving more than the first one. Ugh. Now I have something stuck to my thumb. Goodness gracious. It's been one of those weeks. It's only Tuesday, and everything that could go wrong lately has been going wrong. Nothing major, of course, so I'm not complaining in any way, shape, or form. There's much worse, but I walked into the house the other day with a bottle of Coke, and the thing fell out of my arm and busted all over the floor, and I had to mop that whole mess up. And you know how it's impossible to get soda off a floor, so it's all sticky now, and I've been washing it like every day. But just silly stuff like that has been going on this week. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So then I took the little, the dies and I cut a piece of vellum, and I'm going to put that here in this corner. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive in the middle because it's not going to show when I'm done. So I'm just going to add that right here. I wanted the picture to show through because I didn't want to block that, but see how the adhesive shows. So you want to make sure you're going to put something over it so that doesn't stand out. And then I just cut a Coastal Cabana heart using my Meant to Be framelits, and I'm going to kind of offset that there. So now you can see I'm going to cover up that little tape. So I'm going to just kind of offset that. And I didn't want to do, you know, really bold colors or anything. I really wanted to kind of keep it subtle and keep the focus on the photo. And then again, I used that sentiment that I told you from the Meant to Be stamp set. And I know it says to the best friend a girl could ever ask for. So that's kind of like a card greeting, but I'm actually using it on this page because my journaling is sort of to my mom. So it makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead. And for those of you that are new to my page, my mom is no longer with me. So sometimes I like to send her little messages on my scrapbook pages. So I'm going to just put that there in that bottom corner. And then I pre-did some journaling. I like to do little strips. I got this idea from my friend Suling. She does this a lot on hers. I'm going to actually pop them up with some little mini dimensionals, if I have any here. Let's see. Of course not. There's none here. So I'll just cut up the edges of one. This is the beauty of these dimensionals. You can use all parts of it. So I'm just going to cut these into little tiny strips here. And then I'll use those because I don't know where the mini ones are, but the mini ones are really cool. All right, so then I'm just going to, and you can see I journaled on one side, but the pen wasn't working. So I flipped her over and started again. So I'll add this, and I'm just going to do the journaling strips on this. I'm going to start up here. I wanted it to kind of go like diagonally across this. So it says, not a day goes by that then we'll add this one. And then we'll put that down up there. And it says, don't long to talk to you. So not a day goes by that I don't long to talk to you. And then we'll add these other ones. And I'll add them all before I read it to you. So then we're just going to, again, use the little edges here to put those on. Make sure I get them in the right order. But as you can see, this page is really all about this really beautiful paper and, of course, the photo itself. It's where I always encourage you to start, is with the photo. So then we'll put this down here. And then I'll add this. I like to put 3 of these in here just to make sure it doesn't sag in any way. So we'll do that. Peel off these backings. Very, very easy. Whoops, make sure you put it on the right way. And then the last one, we'll just add that here, and here, and here. And we're going to have a quick and simple page when we're all done using this beautiful paper. And then, so this part says, not a day goes by that I don't long to talk to you, but until that time arrives again, I will cherish moments like these always. So that's the finished page. And like I said, I just added in a little pop of color to add some more variety to it, but I did it in a triangle, so it kind of pulls you back into this photo. So that was kind of my mission with that. And that's it. Just a quick and easy, super simple page, but I think it's very impactful, especially with that background. The paper is amazing. So let me show you the cards from my first online class. And this, if you're on my email news list, you'll get this information today. Today's February 5th. I always send out an email on Tuesdays. It has my upcoming schedule. It also has any promotions and any classes and any videos and things that I'm doing. So my Teach Me Tuesdays are always emailed out into that. And then any of my classes. So this is the class for February. I'm starting a new program. Well, I'll be designing a class that will only be available as an online class, and it won't actually be something that I'm going to walk you through online. It will just have written directions and video tutorial if necessary, and then it will include the product that you need to create the project. So for this class, you're going to get the pink, delightfully detailed laser cut paper. You're going to get some old olive twine, and then the heart epoxy dots, heart epoxy droplets, which are little embellishments that I don't actually have on these, but they'll get put on here once I get them in. They're on their way to me. So here are the cards quickly that you will be able to make in this class, and I will, provide all of the directions and whatnot for that. But to get information about that, you can just email me in the registration link. You can email me at jenpitta, JENPITTA, @comcast.net, and I will send that link over to you. Or you can just join my email list, and you'll get that every month. All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope if you enjoyed this video that you'll click subscribe so you won't miss any of the By the Shore stamping videos. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.